that to me. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
We'll see ya. Hello? What up? Not much, just trying to figure out these tires and stuff. Yeah, when did you pit? I pit by 8. By 8. Or you think no pit? Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Only thing that's consistent is 157. Yeah. Ooh. I'm just scared to get fucking rammed into right at the start. Yeah. Man, I still struggle though at really staying consistent. Like, I get 158 and I feel like I did it the same. Yeah, turn 1, yeah. Right. Did you do 15 laps without pitting? I feel like the tires would be bald. Laps. Yeah, laps. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think on lap 8, yeah, it was, I think lap 7, I went all the way up to 2 minutes. Looking at my screen. Okay. Right. Yeah. They're in it. Okay, but cool, yeah, I'll join you. Excuse me. Are they gonna put us in separate parties, you think? Hmm. Right. Okay. I swear he said something about a safety car. Yeah. It's my first time in one. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I joined one because I just felt like I wasn't learning anything with all the madness in those public lobbies. Shit's crazy. Oh. Oh. Shoot, I don't know. I don't think we should switch to mediums. No, I don't know. I guess that's just if you want to pit early, but hmm. Yeah, 'cause I made it all the way up to lap 8 with the softs, and it wasn't too bad, but definitely I was starting to notice it. And then after that, it's only 7 laps, so we'll be less laps at the end with the softs. But I was curious. Are you the one that I rammed off the road when we were racing? Oof. Alright, okay, there we go. Okay. Hello.
What's up? Yes. Oh, the safety car? Oh no, it happens if y'all murder each other. No, 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 no. We only pull that out if there's like big murder.
Death.
No, we'll. So yeah, basically how this will go. If everybody's in here by 6:10, we'll go ahead and qualify. Um, you guys will probably notice you have half fuel right now. That's for qualifying. You'll have full tank of gas for the race.
Okay.
Um, But yeah, I'll give week one. I'll give up the 5 minutes of leeway, but the latest we'll start qualifying tonight is 6:15. So anybody that's not here, if they come, they'll just start at the back of the grid. Um, uh, After the qualifying, we'll have a quick little drivers meeting. I'll go over a couple of things about being safe and whatnot, and some things for your race, and then I'll give you guys like a 3 4 minute, maybe 5 minute little break to grab a smoke, hit the bathroom, whatever you want to do real quick before the race, and then we'll hit it. Should be
Oh
about a
yeah.
30-minute race or yeah, 30 minutes or so for you guys.
I just saw your message in Discord, Dinosaur, about the sneaky curry.
Bro, when I was looking, I was like, man, Lamb King's got Sneak on his team. They should be Team Sneaky Curry. I'm not going to say that to him, though. No,
Well,
they
like,
come up with their own team.
the thought had crossed my mind, like, as soon as you were like, Sneak's on your team, and I was like, yo. And he said something about making names.
None
He
of
was
you
coming up with
Academy
them.
dudes ask about that. You don't want
I
to know
told
about the
I
Sneaky
told
Curry.
Sneak because he was coming up with. I was like, dude. I was like, so there's this running joke. I was like, Sneaky Curry. I was like, if you notice Dinosaur's sneakier Curry thing, And I told him, and he was like, so he was like, we're sneakiest Curry now. I was like, yes, we are. I was like, I will get a logo made up for our races next week.
Did you put the tune back in? Alright. And well, if you put it all in and you did it after you did the check mark, then what it probably is right now the track temperature for your guys' race is at cloudy and chilly. So the track's going to be cooler, which means you're going to have less grip until your tires heat up. So the first lap of the race, the first lap out of the pits is going to be sketchy. Um, if it is a problem, like if you guys are hitting the throttle and finding yourself spinning out, I would turn the acceleration sensitivity and the diff down maybe 1 or 2 notches. Don't do it much, but if you just turn it down like a notch or two, it's probably going to make up that difference from what you were feeling on the warm dry track in practice. It's the acceleration sensitivity. Yeah, that that is your best friend for if you've got a car and it wants to kill you every time you leave a turn. That's what you start cranking down first.
Oh, that
Yeah,
might
you're
be it.
probably
You,
also used to throwing around the full weight of a fuel tank. You only have half that right now. So your car is going to be a little more lighter and more nimble. Alright, how many people we got on track right now?
7. One's in the pit lane.
I'm coming out of the pits, and I think Sneak is in the pits. But there's like 9 of us here.
Oh, okay. So we're only missing one. We're missing Curvin. Is Toasty in here? What's up, Toasty? Bro, you gotta stop driving them ACC GT4 so fast, man.
For real, dude. This is-
Yeah, I think I didn't plan on streaming these guys at all, but I might do maybe week 6 if Wonka's down. Last race at Le Mans, we'll give him a streamed race.
Hell
I
yeah.
think, I mean, yeah, no. Hey, yeah, it's you guys' first race, so we're gonna throw you on our stream. Have fun. But you haven't been having a fantastic race yet, and then they put the stream on you and start talking about you and your car, and then bam, Tire Monster just takes you out.
It all goes wrong.
No,
Ish.
no. So you'll come out of the bus stop, and you'll go through, they call it Speedway 3 and Speedway 4. And right when you're getting out of Speedway 4 towards the front straight, like where you can see the start-finish line, the pit's off to the left. You gotta see it, like where if you look at that, there's like a yellow line, you'll see where it curves in, and you can just like dive in there.
how we do that.
Alright, I told Kervin on Discord he's got 5 minutes, so we're gonna go in 5.
Alright.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed I don't have a car with hot dogs all over it. I got a team that's the almighty hot dogs.
Turn it. That's what I was about to say. We can turn this Porsche into the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Oh, I think you guys just gave Lamb King an idea.
Let's see
That
what
sounds
I
like
can
what you
do.
would like to make.
Oh, absolutely. Ah, wrong gear. There we go.
I do need some other team names though. So Red and Backmarker, what you guys got?
You want to do red marker? Red marker? Unless you had something already in mind.
Yo, Stretch, what you got? Well, you're on the spot, and Carmen's not here, so
That's good, that's good.
I don't know what they did. They just put me in the car and told me to drive.
alright, I have no clue racing it is. Academy team names are set.
Oh my god.
I absolutely loved it, but I'd have to make the entire car the logo. Like it's in the tiniest font ever.
I'm so happy they're just calling that car the Racing Bulls this year. That's what you guys should have done the whole time.
Where would you watch something like that? Yeah.
I was gonna say, can I pirate it anywhere? It's okay. That's usually how I watch most of the endurance races.
Is the
Depending on.
testing actually going to be race cars, or is it going to be a whole bunch of music and other bullshit?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, somebody shared the link. They're like, "Yo, check it out! It's the F1 car livery." And I click on it, and some dude singing country music. I was like, "I see no race cars. This is like gone." Didn't watch any more of that. You know who thought that was a good idea? The same guy who's fining race car drivers hundreds of thousands of dollars for saying shit after they hit a wall at 150 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Mad genius.
No, but
not
you can
hot to
tune
the
into
audience,
it.
but like F1 TV, you can like stream every in-car feed with the car radio. So like if they start cussing up a storm or whatever, you're gonna hear all of it. But oh, actually, today all of the rally drivers, because the rally is the WRC is under the FIA, and they were getting the same fines. They put out a big old like "fuck you" letter to the guy about specifically that, and it was signed by every WRC driver and co-driver. Alright. Carvin, I saw you hopped in the chat, man. As soon as you get in the game, I'll give you like 30 seconds to throw the tune in, and then we're hitting the quali. We are a few minutes behind.
Thank you.
Yo, we're about to start qualifying. If we start qualifying without you, it's gonna lock you out of the room.
No, penalty screwed me up. Man, NASCAR radio's fun to listen to.
I can't watch NASCAR.
Yeah. NASCAR is one of the things you leave on in the background while you do other things and wait till you hear the people screaming, and then you turn around and watch the replays of just cars everywhere.
Those things are crazy.
Miatas are great.
Alright, qualifying, 10 minutes, give each other space, and good luck.
Alright.
If you ever find yourself down here around the Atlanta Motor Speedway when there is a NASCAR race going on, I haven't done it in a couple of years, but you can get in for free. Just wait till once they pass the 50% mark in the race, the people guarding the gates checking for stamps go away.
So, you are a brave man. I don't go to Charlotte when they have the race.
Dude, I live down here. I don't have to go far.
Nope. Paco, you're on mediums.
Yes, he is.
I'm out, yeah. Want me to wait up?
No, during qualifying.
I mean, you'll have unlimited amount of both, and it's also going to be faster for qualifying. But man,
You wanna pass me? Alright. Yep. Nothing inappropriate.
they're going to deploy the suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one lap somebody's gonna do sucky sucky while the other guy does pushy pushy, and then they're gonna change.
Nope.
No. No, not in qualified, and not if it's by yourself. Well, it's how we call safety cars, but you guys, we'll talk about that in the meeting after. Y'all fair focus on your lap times.
Good God. Somebody said golly gee last season, I think.
Yeah, you've got aero and suspension damage on your car, so that's gonna definitely, like, I saw that one, Paco, and when you transition from flat to banking, that's gonna mess with the car a little bit when you've got suspension damage.
Ah! What the hell? Apparently it's getting dark in my in my living room because it was like can't track surroundings and everything went black for a second.
Alright.
I like the teamwork that a lot of you teams did instinctively.
Push the other guy. Oh, for the love of... Hold on. I am probably auto-driving right now because I have to turn some lights on. Holy shit balls, it is dark. Maybe the next one. I'm currently wandering around with a VR headset on turning lights on because it's,
Lamb King's trying to race from a dungeon.
more or less. It's not working out. Haha.
Right on.
Okay. Yeah, I went into like the little VR pass-through thing and it was all fuzzy and dark and I was like, oh yeah, I really can't see. Okay. Oh. I need to get one. I haven't because like my lights are like bright enough anyway, but I didn't turn them on because when I got in I was like, oh, it's plenty of light, and then the sun went behind the trees and now it's not light.
Woo! Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it should feel a lot more grippy after a lap or two.
Yeah, let's try a lap without my VR going weird. 3 minutes.
Yep. I see some of you guys resetting to the pits. It might take a little longer to drive back around and do an actual pit stop, but the amount of fuel you'll burn, like doing it that way, your car will be substantially lighter at the end, allowing you to put in a faster lap time than you'll be able to do with
okay.
the half tank.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, so qualifying, you shouldn't refuel, and you should just go in, grab tires, and come back out and keep the fuel burn that you got on the first 3 or 4 laps.
Okay. I didn't even think of such a thing. Now I know.
Nope.
I don't think it will.
I did like an entire lap in auto drive just now, turning lights on, so you're good. It'll slow you down, but you're good.
Oh yeah.
Oh, on your left. Never mind.
Have you turned any of the sounds up in the game? So you can turn things up individually. I would recommend all of you guys turn your tire sounds up as far as they'll go. And when you're driving, try to drive as fast as you can without hearing your tires screech, and that will help you save tires much, much longer than anybody's currently doing.
Okay.
Like, they will go forever if you can do hot laps without making them angry. Is that Nixon? Wait, you're in the chat? The chat's the one that messes VR people up, not the game. You
He's
can go
lurking.
whatever in here. I think there might only be 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah, if you and I'm on the I'm on the speedway now, so.
There's 3 of them. I'm sorry.
But also there's like 15 seconds left in the time, so in a couple of minutes there won't be any of us on the track.
Good job holding your brakes there, Stretch.
That's the way it happens. When you're on the track, you won't really know unless you just memorize where it pops up at.
No,
but on the mini map, it shows you.
You can see it. Yeah, it's like a little like black dash on the map if you got the full map up there.
Yeah, the single line is the section markers, and the double line is the start finish line. Yeah.
Is qualifying over?
Yes, qualifying is over.
It is.
When everybody finishes, anybody that's on the
4
lap
people
finishes.
on track.
Yeah. I think I gave you guys like 2:20 after the fact, so if Yeah, so we got one in the pits, so it'll just run out the timer. So 30 seconds, it'll kick us into the next part.
Yeah.
We'll start the driver meeting. Okay, so virtual safety cars. We run them here. Um, in order for it to happen, two or more cars need to come together. One of those cars needs to leave the incident with pretty substantial damage. So it's going to be like two or more parts of the car flashing red. If you mess up by yourself and just eat it, like, that's not a safety car. You got to deal with that. Um, if we call a safety car, we will slow down to 60 miles an hour or 100 kph. All on-track positions freeze at that moment, and like no overtaking. And we'll go single file together until we'll go past the pits, and everybody pits will be open. You can go and pit under the safety car if you want. It might save time. It might not, depending on how it all goes down. But once everybody's had a chance to pit and the packs form back up, we will call for a restart. So on restart lap, when you guys get out of the bus stop, that's the big chicane in the middle of the speedway, we will go double file with if your position is an odd number, so like first, third, fifth, you'll be on the left-hand side of the track. Even number, you'll be on the right-hand side of the track. When you guys cross the start-finish line, I'll call for green, 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 and you can go full-on racing. There's no limit on how many safety cars we get called. Generally, in road racing, we don't see too many of them. I think last season we maybe had one between both divisions for the whole season. But it gets hairy sometimes. In Academy, I don't expect you guys to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Just race it out. We'll call it if you do happen to need it. So the way we call them is you type GG in the race chat. If you're in VR, just pause, hit chat, GG real quick, and get out. The only time you ever need to do it is you either got murdered or you just murdered somebody. So either way, you should be doing it. Generally, we have the guy with the damage. He calls it first, and then and I'll call it out. I'll be like, we got a GG. So if then anybody else that was in contact with them, you go ahead and put it into. And then we'll call for the VSC. With you guys short race, so we won't have any VSCs after the leaders start lap 12. So you guys won't have any of the last 4 laps of this race. So anything that happens after that, we just clip it, send it to the stewards. If you guys have any incidents, generally we do incident reporting. It opens 12 hours after the races end. You guys, we're not going to go full on tickets because we want you to learn from the incidents that you have on track. So we'll have you, we'll probably set up a little channel or something, or we'll just do it in the Academy chat that we have. That's just you guys and the coaches. And the coaches will be your stewards for the season. If you go off track or you crash or whatever, you guys need to make sure you're rejoined safely. So sometimes it sucks to do that. Sometimes you're in first place and it's really tight and you spin out and you just got to sit there and hold your brakes and wait till everybody passes you before you can get back on track. Ghosting is turned off. If you go off track or spin out or whatever and you come back on and cause an incident, that's a big no-no and you're going to get a big fat penalty after the race. We don't want any unsafe rejoins. If you happen to lose the car, just hold your brakes until you know it's safe. If you're holding your brakes and somebody else hits you, it's most likely going to be a racing incident. If you're not on your brakes and your car is rolling backwards into the line and takes out other people, you might get a bigger penalty than, or whatever. That being said, you guys have to use both tires in the race.
Make sure that you go ahead and select which ones you want to start the race on now. So you got the proper tires on, and I think I about covered it all. I think that's it.
All right.
Yes. Okay, so it's not actually going to come on track. The leader is going to slow down to 60 miles an hour, and then everybody else is going to go at race pace until they catch up to the car in front of them. So, like, second place will go as fast as he can, catches the leader, slows down. It is, if there's a big collision, and so that the guy that got taken out has a chance to pit and rejoin back up with the pack and have a fighting chance at salvaging something from the race. If if you're like, if we're having a race and the guys that just qualified, like let's say Red and B Rhymes, like get into it in the bus stop on lap 2, then we don't safety car it, they're screwed. You're not catching up at Daytona on a 20-second down or an extra pit. It's not happening. So I think that's the kind of thing. Just give fighting chance and whatnot. We hope there are no safety cars. That is the goal. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, if the game resets you to the track and you're not ghosted and a bunch of other cars blast you, that's going to be your fault. Uh,
Even I was gonna say
it
I think it's
might.
on by default, but
I've got all the resetting and ghosting and everything for the lobby is turned off, but there's still other things that you can have on your personal settings that can do it.
that and I was gonna say, and with that said, sometimes you can get so far off the track that it just resets you anyway, or
Yeah.
you do something silly, and it's like nope, and throws you
Um,
back in the middle of the track.
Oh, one last thing. Track limits are strong, so you might see some people that get track limit penalties. If you get a penalty, try to pull off the racing line because you're going to slow down instantly when you hit that penalty line. Like, don't pull off when you get to the line. But if you see somebody serving a penalty, do not drive through them. They will unghost as soon as the penalty's over. And if you blast a guy because you tried to drive through him, you're going to get a penalty. You're going to feel the Wonka hammer, as we call it. That's normally like a 3 to 5 position post race position penalty. It's harsh. With only 10 cars on track, that's instantly bottom half of the field, regardless of where you finished. So, yeah, we'll kick you guys off at 40 after, so that's like 4-ish minutes. Gotta get a drink, OP, go to whatever you gotta do. If you're a smoker, it's gonna have to be a quickie. But we'll ready up at 40 after, and then I'll kick you guys off.
Cool.
You do that too.
No idea, bro.
I
No idea.
think doesn't he have? I thought he had like
He's got-
something installed, like he's routing his PlayStation through something.
So Wonka is streaming through a capture card to a PC with some software that's overlaying the streams. I don't know how he does what he does other than that. I understand like the technical part of how it works, but how he does the streaming part, I ain't got a clue, bro.
That's crazy. I want to see that.
Yeah, he went big time with however he did it. What am I stuck on? Stupid cords. There we go. Ah.
Um,
notice the points breakdown? No, you all get points. There is, if it was in, it should still be up. So the event should still be up on the Discord for at least, I think it'll stay for the duration. So to like 10, 15-ish. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to reset the room for him. If he comes back, and you guys will have to retune your cars.
Oh no.
Yeah, so if you look at the event for today's race, there's a blue part, like a link that says Season 5 info sheet. Click on that. So that's my big spreadsheet, and you'll look and you can see the Academy results and the Academy standings page, and that should, I think the homepage of that will have the breakdown of all the points, but you can look in the results page and see it for every race too. Yep. And then there's a point for fastest lap of the race as well. But yeah, you guys will be
There he is.
racing for drivers championships and a team championship. So
Sweet.
Sneaky Curry.
And are we all kind of just being evaluated by default for this?
yeah. So I'm gonna make sure. I feel like I've already taken the screenshots of y'all's qualifying. I'm gonna end the room and reboot it so you can get back in, and I'll set the grid. Okay. Yep. I've got everything.
Okay, I was gonna say I just screenshotted them if you didn't.
I gotta turn the qualifying off. We're not doing that again. Alright, everybody, you have to green back up and tune your cars again.
Okay.
That's okay. You did it at the most proper time to do it.
Right?
Like after a reset, again, we gotta set the grid, like, yeah.
I feel like you're asking for too much.
Paco, make sure you green up before you put your tune in, or it will not stick.